Many IELTS test takers find true/false/not given questions tricky. These questions often seem straightforward at first glance, but they can be deceptively challenging. It can be frustrating to decipher the subtle differences between the answer choices. The key lies in understanding what each option truly means and how to identify them in the text. But don't worry. With a clear understanding and a bit of practice, you can master these questions and boost your IELTS reading score. It's all about developing the right strategy and mindset. In this section, we'll demystify the world of true/false/not given questions. We'll explore common pitfalls and how to avoid them. We'll break down the differences between the answer choices and equip you with a simple, effective strategy to tackle them confidently. You'll learn to distinguish between information that is explicitly stated, information that is contradicted, and information that is not mentioned at all. Remember, the key to success is understanding the nuances of each answer choice and applying a systematic approach. Practice regularly, and soon you'll find these questions becoming second nature. So let's dive in and conquer these questions together. With the right tools and techniques, you'll be well on your way to achieving a high score in the IELTS reading section. The biggest challenge with true/false/not given questions is distinguishing between false and not given. Many students struggle with this because the differences can be subtle yet significant. It's crucial to remember that these are distinct answers with specific meanings. Understanding these differences can greatly improve your accuracy in answering these types of questions. False means the information in the statement directly contradicts the information in the passage. This means that the passage clearly states the opposite of what the statement claims. For example, if the passage says the sky is blue and the statement says the sky is green, then the answer is false. The passage clearly states the opposite of what the statement claims. This is a direct contradiction and is easy to spot once you know what to look for. Not given, on the other hand, means the information in the statement is not mentioned in the passage at all. This can be trickier because you might feel like you should know the answer, but the passage doesn't provide enough information to confirm or deny the statement. You can't determine if the statement is true or false based on the passage's content. For instance, if the passage discusses the color of the sky but never mentions the color green, then the statement, "the sky is green," would be not given. The key is to avoid making assumptions. Just because a statement seems plausible or you have prior knowledge about the topic, it doesn't mean the passage supports it. This is where many students go wrong. They rely on their own knowledge instead of sticking to the passage. Just because a statement seems plausible or you have prior knowledge about the topic, it doesn't mean the passage supports it. Always stick to the information presented in the passage. If you don't find direct evidence to support or contradict the statement, then the answer is not given. Stick to the information presented in the passage and choose not given, unless you find direct evidence to support or contradict the statement. This approach will help you avoid common pitfalls and improve your accuracy in answering true/false/not given questions. By mastering the distinction between false and not given, you'll be better equipped to tackle these questions with confidence. Remember, practice makes perfect, so keep honing your skills and you'll see improvement over time. Let's look at two examples to illustrate the difference between false and not given. Passage. The first commercially successful sewing machine was invented by Elias Howe in 1846. Statement: the sewing machine was invented in the 1850s. Answer: false. The passage clearly states the sewing machine was invented in 1846, contradicting the statement's claim of the 1850s. Passage: the use of social media has increased dramatically in recent years. Statement: social media platforms are addictive. Answer: not given. While the passage mentions the increased use of social media, it doesn't discuss whether social media platforms are addictive. This information is not present in the passage. Remember, always base your answer solely on the information provided in the passage, not on your prior knowledge or assumptions. This is crucial for accurately determining the correct answer. Let's delve deeper into why this distinction is important. When a statement is marked as false, it means the information directly contradicts the passage. For instance, if the passage states a fact and the statement says otherwise, it is clearly false. On the other hand, not given means the passage does not provide enough information to determine the truth of the statement. It neither confirms nor denies the statement. This distinction helps in critical reading and ensures that you are not swayed by outside knowledge or assumptions. By focusing solely on the passage, you develop a sharper eye for detail and a better understanding of the text. This practice not only helps in exams but also enhances your overall reading comprehension skills. So always remember to base your answers on the passage itself. Happy reading and analyzing.